Hello, I'm Sister Martha Knight with the IMS Seventh-day Adventist Church of Denver, Colorado, and I am here to teach you how to make an affordable, healthy meal for your family. Now, what we're going to make today is vegetarian chicken nuggets. Come on into my kitchen so I can show you. Okay, I want to show you. Now, the main thing you want, an ingredient that you want to make sure you have is your Vita wheat gluten. Okay? Now you can get the red meal. I understand some people extract their gluten from their flour themselves, and that's what you do, it will also work. But you have your Vita wheat gluten, and to that you're going to add, now ordinarily, depending on how much you want to make, I would say, I ordinarily make 2 cups of the Vita wheat gluten. And then with 2 cups of Vita wheat gluten, you're going to add the following. You're going to add 2 tablespoons of your onion salt. You're going to add 2 tablespoons of your garlic. Now this is for your basic seitan. This is what's going to go in there. And also, you want to add nutritional yeast seasoning. That is also a part of the seasonings that you're going to put into it. Now, if you're a person that likes something spicy, you get you some ground red pepper or crushed red pepper, or however you want to do it. And do it according to your taste preference. A lot of people don't like spicy. If you don't, leave it out. No problem. And then, when you go into, what you're going to do is you're going to mix these ingredients, and also, very important, if you want a chicken seasoning that will give you the necessary flavoring, okay? Because again, what are we doing here? We're making us vegetarian chicken, okay? So your flavor is going to come from I use the McKay's chicken seasoning, the broth. Now, you can probably find it, you may be able to find it at your local Adventist store, your book center, but other than that, you have to order this online. So, you can use this. If you can't find that, feel free to go to the store, and if they have some type of chicken seasoning, another good chicken seasoning is the Not Chicken seasoning. This is really good from Edward Brothers, okay? That one you can use, and it gives exceptional flavor. Once you mix up your Vita wheat gluten and your seasonings, you're going to end up with a dough that looks similar to this. Because you want to make sure that you're able to activate the gluten and the elasticity that comes with it. Once you do that, you're going to roll your gluten just in little balls, and then you're going to drop them into your broth. And you're going to let these simmer for 45 minutes, and once it's done, this is what it's going to look like. Once your broth is done, you want to have about 6 cups of broth. Now, into your broth, you're going to add, this is what's going to make up your broth. You're going to use some vegetable broth. I use this is wonderful, Better Than Bouillon, No Chicken base to go with it, and also a little bit of the McKay's. Also, I make sure I cut up onion and garlic in there to give it that extra flavor. Once this simmers for 45 minutes, you take it out, and what you want to do, you want to drain the juice off of it. So you want to use a slotted spoon, and you take it out of the juices, and you're going to put it in the strainer, and you're going to let this drain, at which time you see it puffs up when you cook it. So what you want to do is you want to cut the pieces, however you want to do it, bite-sized or whatever, and then you're going to put them in your flour. Now to season your flour, season like you do any other thing. Again, if you're just recently becoming vegetarian, remember how you used to season your chicken? Do your flour the same way, okay? Season it. At that point, you're just going to put your gluten, your Vita wheat gluten in your mixture into the flour. Now, while I've been making this, I've had my deep fryer, and the setting is on 350, so that we can deep fry these. And what I do is I drop them into the deep fryer, a few at a time. Let's just see. Not be frying. By approximately 3 to 5 minutes. Okay. And what I really love about these nuggets is that the reason I make them, and I make them often, is I have great-grandchildren. I actually have 11 of them. And every weekend they would come to stay with me. And their first request, as soon as they walked through the door, was, Grammy, and I had some chicken nuggets. So I made sure, knowing they were coming to stay with me on Sabbath evening, so that we could go to church together Sabbath morning, I would make them some nuggets. And I wanted to teach them that eating right, because we used to talk about what God's diet was for man. And so I explained to them how it's important that you eat right. And I gave them the text of every herb bearing seed and was to be the food for man. And I told them, guys, if you believe it or not, this comes from herbs and seeds that the Lord has planted for man to eat. We don't have to have meat. And I remember my little granddaughter, she said, so Grammy, we don't have to kill the animals? And I said, we sure don't. Because if because we want some chicken, I said, Grammy's making you chicken without killing anything, right? And she smiled. She was so happy to know that. I'm saying is, your diet is more than just what you eat. There's a whole meaning to what we put inside this temple of God. And so it's important that we learn to do the right thing and to eat the right things and how enjoyable it can be. Too many people think if you're a vegetarian and follow God's diet that you're going to be munching on rabbit food, as they call it. No. You can have any variety of foods, and wait till you see all of this on a plate together and tell me it doesn't look as wonderful as anything else. I'm getting ready to plate this up for you so you can see it and you can see the whole meal. Trust me, your family's going to love it, you're going to love it. I'm telling you, it's just like chicken. The Colonel couldn't do any better. And there's your meal. Thank you for joining me today, and please, if you do it, let me know in the comments below, because I really want to see how yours turn out too. Thank you.